Hi. The traffic is always so bad at lunchtime. Where do you usually have lunch?
In the park or at the cafe. Why?
Does this shop look like a park or a cafe to you?
No, it doesn't. There aren't any trees, and we don't have a coffee machine.
Do you think this is an appropriate place to have lunch?
Not really, but I'm hungry.
I see that. But we do not eat in the shop. The place gets dirty and smells of food afterwards, and besides, we don't want people to come in and think this is a picnic area.
What time do you start work on Tuesdays, Lucy?
1 o'clock.
What time is it now?
It's 1:45.
You're late. My lunch break starts at 1. If you don't arrive on time, I have to eat my lunch here.
What's in that baguette anyway? It smells terrible.
Egg, mayonnaise, and bacon.
Do you always have such an unhealthy lunch? Crisps, soft drink, and a baguette loaded with calories.
What do you mean?
I mean, junk food, it's fattening.
Well, so what? I'm not on a diet.
Well, I'm sure you don't want to put on weight. Why don't you have something light and healthy, like a salad or a low-fat yogurt or a cereal bar?
Because I don't like diet food. I like mayonnaise, crisps, and chocolate.
But that food isn't good for you. Why do you think they call it junk food? Oh, or maybe you don't ask yourself such complicated questions.
Do you know what I ask myself, Lucy? How does your family live with you? You're so mean and rude. Or maybe you're so hateful because you're jealous of your sister. Because your friend David doesn't want to spend any time with you. I'm not surprised he doesn't.
Hello and welcome back. Poor Sarah. Lucy really does give her a hard time. But she is always able to put her in her place, isn't she? Well, the topic of today's workout is light food, sometimes called diet food. Light. Now that's a popular word in English. It has many different meanings. For example, light. Or, for smokers, do you have a light? But as an adjective, it describes something that weighs very little. It's very light. When talking about food, light means low fat. Mayonnaise isn't low fat, is it? But Sarah likes it. She's eating a baguette with egg, mayonnaise, and bacon. Lucy doesn't approve. She says it's unhealthy and it's loaded with calories, which means it has a lot of calories. But Sarah doesn't care because she's not on a diet. Quite right too. She likes junk food. That's what Lucy calls her lunch. Junk is another word for rubbish. So junk food is food that is not good for you. Actually, the opposite. In fact, she suggests eating a salad and a low-fat yogurt or a cereal bar for lunch instead of Sarah's baguette, crisps, and soft drink. What do you usually have for lunch? Do you eat light, healthy food? Or junk food that's loaded with calories? I mean, let's be honest. It's okay to eat unhealthy food from time to time. But if we don't want to put on weight, then we have to be careful and find the right balance. After all, it's not just about putting on or losing weight. Our health is important too. Well, that's all for today. And whatever you have for lunch, just enjoy it. See you in our next workout.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to rent a car for a few days.
Fine. What type of car would you like?
What's available? I need one for a trip to Land's End.
We have a wide range of vehicles available. Saloon cars, sports cars, convertibles, estate cars, off-roaders. We even have limousines if you want one.
A limousine? No, I think a saloon car will be just fine.
Can I see your driving license, please?
Oh, sure. Here you are.
I see.
What?
I'm sorry, but we cannot accept licenses with too many endorsements.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm afraid you will have to reach your destination by train or by coach.
And can I purchase the ticket here?
Sure, you can buy an open ticket if you want.
Okay, I'll go by train then. How long does it take to get there?
It's quite a long trip, 5.5 hours.
Do I have to change?
Yes, you have to change in Reading.
Do you have a train timetable?
Sure. There's a train to Reading almost every 15 minutes from Paddington.
That's not a big consolation.
Hello, everybody. Is everything all right? Anyway, you'll soon feel better. Today, we're going to talk about traveling by car, train, and coach. Interesting, isn't it? We're going to learn about renting a car, different types of cars, traveling by train and by coach. When you want to rent a car, you should let the representative know your requirements, what kind of vehicle you need, for how long, and where you will be traveling to. As you saw, Adriana wants to rent a car for a trip to Land's End. To rent or hire a car means to pay a certain sum of money to use it for a limited period of time. You can also rent a flat, a room, a bike, etc. A trip is a journey which is usually very short. Every car rental, that is, company that rents cars, has a range of cars available. A range is a group of similar things. Can you remember what types of cars the travel agent mentions in the episode? I'm going to help you. A saloon car, a car which seats 4 or 5 people. A sports car, a convertible, a car with a roof that can be folded back. An estate car or station wagon, a car with a lot of space behind the back seat and an extra door at the back for loading the boot. An off-roader, also called 4x4, a vehicle used for traveling over rough ground, and even limousines, right? Unfortunately, when Adriana shows the representative her driving license, that is, the official document to drive a car, he discovers that there are endorsements. An endorsement is an official record on a driving license that you have not observed the highway code when driving. Consequently, she cannot rent a car and has to reach her destination by train or by coach. Remember that you say by car, by train, by boat, but on foot. Adriana asks, do I have to change? When going from one place to another, you may have to change somewhere. And Adriana has to change in, let's see if you remember it. Right, in Reading. Adriana can purchase or buy an open ticket. That is a ticket with no date, specified so that you can use it when you want. Oops, sorry, but I have to go. My train leaves in half an hour. Bye, and see you next time.